All right, folks. Welcome to another episode. Spit your game, talk your sports. Where we keep sports off here, unfiltered. And I am your host, the one and only Mr. Bumper J. Now, we're gonna jump into some interesting topics today. Or we just gonna get into one little topic. And me, I'm a person that love the game. Sometimes don't love the team. Hate love relationship. You know, especially when it comes to college. A lot of people a lot of people probably got real kind of little hate for Alabama, for their tremendous success from what they've been having for the last couple of years. You know, for what Nick Saban has accomplished. Now, the end of a 10 year is gone. The greatest coach of all time has left the game. So now they bring in the guy named Kalen DeBoer from Washington. I think he was at Washington for 2 years. Went to the next championship, played Michigan national championship, led by Michael Penix and that first round receiver core that he had. But now one thing about it, I'm gonna need y'all to get into is when you think about Nick Saban, you think about what Nick Saban had done. Nick Saban in 16 years at Alabama, he's a 7-time national championship. Alabama, 11-time SEC championships, 29, 292, 78, and 1 in the college record, 95 in the college playoffs since they started the playoffs. Now you talk about him getting played by a guy who been the height of his coaching career probably was at Washington. Ed Wells, he coached there, he played position coach. I'm not saying that the guy not good, but when you talking about filling the GOAT seat, man, that's hard to do. It's just like when Jordan decided to retire at last year after Last Dance. Chicago fan word. What is our next step? I mean, not just saying like the Chicago Bull, but the NBA. They say talk about the NBA in general. Who's gonna be the next step to step up and take that mantle? And they will join time too, with Jacoby, that mama. Now, you're with replacing Nick, the guy you brought in. You can never bring nobody in to fill Nick's shoes because ain't nobody else ever have done what Nick have done other than Bear Bryant. Late great Bear Bryant, rest in peace. So you will maybe think about trying to swing in and bring in Dabo. He the next best thing. Dabo, Jimbo. No Kirby, he's not going nowhere. He's stuck in Georgia now. Cause the Bulldog right now, they the team of the SEC. They're gonna be honest about it. They dogs, the Bulldogs. So when we get into the mix, we gonna basically give me great value brand to try to replace his name brand. Even though sometimes the our brand is good when especially when you talking about making Kool-Aid. I'm just saying, it sometimes is good, but it's not as good. Don't have that extra to it. Just with the name being Alabama, we know they gonna get the recruits. They gonna get the recruits while Alabama is. If you want to go pro, come to Bama. And even me not being a fan of Bama, that is true. Alabama is, they on their own level. What he did, I don't see it being duplicated. Maybe Kirby can get some success. I think Kirby had 2 national championships. Dogs taking off, so we'll see where they go out. But for what this man have done, I'm pulling up on the screen so y'all can see, so y'all check out for some of yourself. So we got Nick. He coached 15 years at Alabama. 16 years. Let me take that back. 16 years. He won the division in the SEC 15 times, seven that sometime that's championship. One of three coaches to ever win three championships in 5 year span. Other two colleges that had done that was Nebraska in the early '90s with their triple option, and you had Notre Dame back in the late '40s. So I mean, what he done has been tremendous, unmarked. You know, he had four Heisman under his belt. Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, Devontae Smith, Bryce Young. So I mean, hey, you gotta give the coach is the coach. He's the go to all coaches. He set the standard. Now you bring in, like I said, you bringing in Caleb. Let me see that. Can I get his? See if I get his stats on the board. So y'all can see what I'm seeing. Now Caleb, been at Washington 2 years. He got 2.12 coach of the year back to back. The last 2 years, coach of the year. What they done? His coaching record. He's 104-12. You know that includes his because he coached in Sioux Falls High School. He done some high school. He coached at Southern, North, Eastern Washington, Fresno, Indiana. You know, most of them are position coaches. He was head coach of Fresno, Washington. So I mean, you talking about upgrade, man? That's a big downgrade. I'm not saying that he can't do it with what he got, but man, it's gonna take a lot. You know, maybe we can see Nick still stay in the loop. You know, use his name and use his stature and bring in more people and still bring in a higher recruit. So we'll see how it goes. I like to thank y'all tune in for a little short segment. I just had to get that out of my mind. You know, if you ever want to come in and talk your sport, I'm open all the way to all fellow debaters that want to come in. You know, like, share, subscribe, spit your game on Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere else you can find me. If you want to come in and talk your sports, hey, it's a show of the people, for the people, and by the people.